Hello. Okay. Good day, everyone. Thank you for coming into this YouTube channel, Trade Live with Precise Trader. And today is 12th November, US session. Okay. Do take note of the risk disclosure. Day trading in foreign exchange is risky. Past results are not indicative of future returns. The content on this webinar is mainly educational purpose. Use your information entirely at your own risk, and you must assess the risk of a trade before you put in your trades. So, with that, I think we will start off with the key data that is to be expected today. Today there isn't any data out, but we are expecting this FOMC from the US FOMC member speaks, but no other data is involved. Then at the same time, I think we don't have any trades orders and we don't have any open position. In fact, since yesterday, we have been missing a lot of opportunities, and we are trying to come up some solutions to at least see, because it's also quite painful that sometimes when we are right and we are supposed to be in the trade, but we tend to miss the opportunity, so it's quite painful. So we are also trying to come up with some solutions, so at least next time, we can be in the trade and we can be end the business. Okay, now what we are going to do tonight is, okay, of course we are going to discuss with some markets that has got potential trade, and also we also want to guide you with some checks, checklist, to see that, okay, whether this is entry is better, or we would be taking in a better entry level. Okay, we need to know, okay, before we put in any trades. Okay, of course we need to know the main thing is we need to know the trade, the trade trend direction, the trend direction, or the trend control. That means what is the main direction, the trend. And the problem with the trend, identifying the trend, is we need to know the time that is controlling the trend. So that is the next important thing we need to know. Okay, that means first thing is trend, second is the time that is controlling the trend. So at least we know that, okay, how far the price can move, or how long can the price can move. And of course, the next thing also we need to know is, we need to know whether the the price is controlling or the time is controlling. Okay, what do we mean by that? Okay, like for instance, if if the price is trading within the range, that means like it can be a 120 range or 360 range, 240 range, daily range, then time is controlling the price. Okay, then when the price is above or below the range, then price is controlling the move. So can you see the difference? That means whenever the market is in the range within a specific time frame, then time is controlling. But on the other hand, when it moves out of the range, price is controlling. But again, you must understand that price is in bigger control, but it can go into a higher time frame. Then of course we need to know the trade plan. That means the most important thing, what is our game plan, how we are going to trade, and how we can go about it. So now what we are going to do is, of course, we want to keep applying this, keep applying, understand the thing, so at least we know that, okay, whether the probability of the trade, whether it's going to be in our favor or not in our favor. Okay, so now we start out with gold. Okay, gold is trading below the previous day low, which is 2610 half, and current time belt, which is 360, is all flat, or maybe flat with an upside bias. Okay, Then on the weekly is still down, okay, below 2646 is below down. Monthly is, I think, below 2605, then monthly will also be down. Okay, now we will take this as, okay, the trend control. Okay, now we are going to talk about the trend, the direction of the trend, and that is controlling the trend. Okay, we are going to take it as weekly down, because as long as the price is below 2646, so we expect this down move to continue, and we expect the price to go down. Okay, so this is as far as the trend control is concerned. So this is going to be a weekly down. Okay, the next thing is, remember I told you we need to know the time that controlling, that means currently what is the time, whether the price is in control or the time is in control. Okay, so here what we feel, is, okay, your bigger time frame weekly is down, and your smaller time frame, your 60, 120, all 120 is up, even the 360 is up, not the 720. So in other words, the 360 is up. So this is where now we are going to get an answer. That means right now, even though the gold price is going up, okay, right now we believe that this is the time is in control. Okay, why we say that? Because as long as, remember earlier on I told you, early on that whenever the price is in the range, then time is the main factor that is controlling the price. And when it moves out of the range, then price is controlling. Then of course we need to know the time we need to control. Okay, I hope it's not confusing. So now, as of now, we consider, okay, we should not, since this is a time that is controlling, we should not expect the price to go above 10 or 15, max 17. So this would give you a clue. That means this would give you a clue that where we should be entering the best entry or the first entry. So as of now, the price is moving up. Okay, price is moving up. So now since we feel that this is time is under control, because this is going to be in the range, and we don't expect the price to go above 27. So now we want to take a trade. Okay, we want to take a trade in this scenario. So we want to sell. Okay, we may want to sell near 14 or 17. Okay, 14 or 17, and that should be the maximum we can expect for this move to happen. So the clue we are getting here is, since it's in the time, is the time that is in control, and the time that control is the 360. Okay, 360, or even let's say we take a 12-hour chart. Yeah, we should not be seeing above 18. So we should be looking to take this trade at either 15 or 17. Then put a stop above 19. And remember, this is time is under control. So that means we don't expect the price to break this low. Probably the low for today may be seen, or we may have seen the low. I mean, the only thing is, if the price breaks this low, then time will be undertaking control and the price would following. Always remember, these two factors are very important, and we need to understand this theory. So here what we want to do is, we want to let's say we are playing, because since this is a time control, so we want to try to sell near 15, and the TP should be above 2598. That means 2601 or 2598. So now the thing is, what we have to do is, of course, we expect the market to turn before that. And of course, if the market turns before that, then of course we have to take action, and we got to do. So what is going to happen is, if this low breaks, then we are going to go see lower. But as of now, we feel the time is under control, so we see the price pushing higher. So now what we can do is, we are good to go. Okay, I think I was sharing the wrong screen. My apologies for that. Okay, anyway, we want to take a trade, and we want to sell gold, okay, at 26, between 261415, okay, 2614. Then we want to put a stop at 2619 and TP at 2601. Okay, and this one expiry is, we will give now is 21, so we'll give about 1.5 hours for this trade to get it filled. Okay, now next thing we need to know is our trade plan. Okay, trade plan means, okay, what is our plan, and how are we going to manage the trade. Okay, in the event the market is in our favor, what should we do, and if it goes against, then what should we do. So here, when we look into this, if let's assume, okay, I get my order filled, because I got to be in this trade. Okay, take note, we have to be in this trade. So if order get filled, we get stopped out, then we will try to re-enter at 25, okay, and put a stop above 29. Then for that, we'll try to exit before before this low again, which is 2598. Okay, so this one is a buffer trade. Buffer trade meaning, in the event I'm getting stopped out, I want to do this as a buffer trade, and this one I want to enter and sell at 2625, stop at 2629, and maybe exit before 2601, about $24. And this one again, the expiry I would give until 2330. Okay, we have about 2.5 hours left. Okay, so now this is a buffer trade. Okay, like remember, I want to sell. Okay, my trade plan is, because I definitely want to go for a sell. So my trade plan is, I want to sell at 2614 or better. But if I get stopped out, then this would be my buffer entry. And again, if let's say the order get filled, this time can extend up to 1 a.m. That means exit entry another 1.5 hours. Okay, now the next thing is, remember I told you I want to be in the trade. And the next thing what we know is the price, if let's assume the 2614, just now we were trying to sell at 14, right? Yeah, 14. And let's say our order get not filled. Okay, let's assume that we order not get filled. Okay, the warning sign of the market to turn lower, that means we don't see the price hitting the high, is the warning sign is, this is the warning sign. That means, once the price breaks 2602, 2602, then this is a warning. 2602 or 26101 half, this is a warning that this market has made a high. Okay, and for that we can put a stop at 2606 half. Okay, and the problem with this stop uh, sell entry is, once the price starts to move higher, we should be raising our stop sell higher as well. That means, okay, right now, if let's say I put a stop at 2602, okay, once the price breaks this high, then our stop sell should raise it to above this level. That means 2604 half. Then if it breaks higher, then of course we raise it until we catch the move of that stop sell. Can you understand what I'm trying to say? So here we are going to, let me see, okay, because I think all the moving averages all are still pointing down, so we expect this market to turn down soon. So I'm not sure whether this is uh, going to hit that price, but of course if it hits, then I think we will be in a comfort zone. But on the other hand, if it doesn't, then we would wait for the entry. So here, let's see, whether this market trades. I mean, if it breaks this high, then I think we can put our stop sell at 4 half. Okay, let's wait for some time. Then later on, I think we'll put a stop sell order. Let's see whether we see this high breaks. Okay, the next trade. Okay, the next trade we are going to look for is dollar yen. Okay, let me see. Let me see whether it's dollar yen or. Okay, we look for euro dollar and pound. I think this is also trading near the lows. Okay, let's look at euro dollar. Okay, the euro dollar. Okay, if you ask me how we want to trade, and also just now, okay, let me also share with you the dashboard for the gold. Okay, the gold. Since now we are trading the gold, just now I said, okay, let's see whether this tallies. Just now I told you. Okay, I think if you look into this, okay, we want to be a seller at 2614. Just now, we wanted to sell, which is also right. And the trade setup, we call this as a range extension. Okay, that means, okay, what do I mean by that? Okay, usually when the price is in a range, that means within a certain level, we should be getting the price action or the price movement either within the levels or with that extension. Okay, like just now I told you, the system is also giving us the same answer. That means we should be selling near 2614, and we should be selling once 2602 and 2601 half breaks. So this is also telling us that we should be see the weakness once it breaks this, and your 259899 must break. If it breaks, then we should see the price moving towards 2590, and if that level breaks, then of course we can see the price heading towards 85 and 77. Okay, so I think the system is also giving us the same answer. And below 2615, we are getting two forces in the selling mode. So I think we should be holding sell and not a buy. Okay, let's see whether we get the price fill high or we see whether the price is moving lower without reaching the high. But overall, it's going to be a range play. Range play meaning between 2589 half and 2618, and this is the range play for gold. Now the next thing what we want to do is, okay, again I think I got problem with this system hang. Okay, let me see. Okay, give me a minute. Because the reason the system hangs is because the files are too big. Okay. Okay, so let's wait for that screen to update. Okay, now the next thing what we can do is, while we are waiting for that goal to update, we will work on the euro dollar. Okay, the euro dollar right now, if you look the same manner, if you look into the trend control, trend and the time, this is weekly down. Okay, weekly down, and the market is telling you that this is going to be a sell, and we expect further weakness. But again, we need to see the price continuing lower. Otherwise, it might be in a range. Then we may get stopped out if, let's say, we are expecting this price to go lower. So now, as far as the trend control is concerned, okay, this we call it as weekly down. And when we look into the time control, so now your 360 has breached the low and now is coming back again. So that means now your time control should be either 645 and 665. That means we should not expect the price to go above this level if the time is under control. That means the price should be moving up, then eventually dropping lower. So if, let's say, we are planning to sell this, the good selling level should be at least, since the time is already now is coming into control, a good level should be at least 1 or 2 hours, or 2 hours or 4 hours or 6 hours. So here, if let's say we put in 2 hours chart, so you should be looking to sell near 3540 or even an extension. So what we can do is we can sell at 45. Okay, try to sell at 45 and exit before 10. So that would be only about 35 pips move. And again, if this low breaks, then we are expected the price to go lower. But the problem is, we are expecting the low to break, but the problem is our timing. Whether this is going to happen tonight, or maybe tonight the move is already done, then maybe we expect the break tomorrow. So this is where we come in. Then we use the time also as for our analysis. So then at least we can get a very clear entry exit. Okay, so now again this one, the expiry we'll try to put about 1.5 hours because it's about 20 pips away. So we'll put about 1.5 hours to 2 hours. So that would be about 23:30. So here, if we use the dashboard, remember I told you the system and the chart should agree. So the system it says, okay, since this is going to be a range, okay, this is going to be a range. Okay, if you look into the range, if you look into the range, so if you see 645 is our selling level and 615 is our TP. So I think the system also tells you the same answer. Okay, by the way, the gold has already moved up. Okay, and I believe the order is filled. Okay, let me go back to the chart. Okay, and also I think I also want to enter this trade. So I hope you can just give me a minute. I want to enter this trade. Okay, I'm also entered the trade, and let me see. So we should see the price rejecting soon. So we should see the price rejecting, and of course, if we are getting this rejection, then definitely we would be in a in the safe side. Okay. Okay. Now we have taken this trade. We have already shorted at 14, and the high it was 15 half. So now let's say we put in a 1 minute chart. Let's say we put in a 1 minute chart. We should be getting the weakness to be coming if we are right. But of course, the only thing can happen is price can move higher. We may get stopped out. Then the market may turn down, or the market may turn down from here. This would be the next one. And finally, of course, the third one, which we are not expecting, break higher towards 25, then turn. Okay, and remember we said we want to go for a stop sell. Okay, now your stop sell should come somewhere near 10, 10 or 9 half. And this is, we call it a add-on entry. So if we are right on this trade, that means this high is seen, we should be able to do a stop sell at somewhere between 11 and 11, 10 half, and we should be exiting before 2602. Okay, so now let's put that trade. Okay, our order is filled, and let's put a stop sell trade 2610 half and 26155 and 2602 or 0, I think 02 should be fine. Okay, and this one, the expiry is only half an hour. Okay, half an hour. That means we don't expect this trade to be, because of course after half an hour, let's say the price moves higher, then our stop sell would also change. So now what will happen is now you would be having two trades in hand. Once this stop sell is triggered, I mean if this thing triggered, then straight away, once this is triggered, your stop loss, you should bring it down to 16 half or 17. So now you would have a much the risk control. Then once slowly both comes into play, if we are right, then we should be able to manage both the trades. So if you look into the chart, okay, as predicted, okay, this market has made a high towards 15 and now is showing some weakness, but again this is too early for us to conclude that this is going to be the high. If we are right that this is going to be the high, then of course we expect the market to move lower and we should see. Okay, now maybe what we can do now is can we, I don't know whether you want to change your stop sell. Okay, okay, let's see. I mean, it's okay. I mean, either we can do that or we can try to sell again at 14. Okay, that would be another option to play. Usually what happens is whenever the price is making a high, okay, whenever the price is making a high, we should be seeing a lower high, or the price should really come off. I think right now looks like, you know, this market, and never mind, I think let's work. It's okay. I mean, let's work. So it looks like now our stop sell is going to get triggered. So once it's triggered, okay, now I told you, remember, now we want to revise our stop to 16 half. So that means we only risk about 25 pips on this trade. Of course, if we are right, we make good money. Okay, if we are wrong, then we exit with a small loss. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you, whether the stop sell is triggered. If it's triggered, or whether it's triggered or not triggered, then I think you just have to hold on to our trade. Just give me a minute. Let me see my trade. Okay, the stop sell is triggered and I want to reduce my stop. Okay, I want to reduce it to even 16. Okay, I want to reduce it to 16. So I don't know. Can I get a confirmation? How many of you managed to take both the trades, or is there anyone who only managed to take only one trade? Can you type and chat, so at least I know that okay, you are following with us. I mean, doesn't matter whether it's how shall I say, even a demo account is okay. You know, even a demo account is okay. So just type it and say whether you have taken two trades or one trade, or if you're not taking any trades, that is also fine. Okay, so now I think we have two trades got filled, and let's work on this. So now if we are right, okay, if we are right, we should not see the high breaking. Okay, if the high breaks, then I think we are too bad. You know, probably both may get stopped out, and your stop sell. Okay, stop sell. Yeah, stop sell is 5 half. Okay, so we'll just see. Okay, we'll just wait for another 10 more minutes. I think 10 more minutes, then I think we should get a clear direction for this. Okay, so if you're taking two trades, okay, what I would suggest, reduce the first trade. Okay, to you can even reduce it to cost. Okay, to play safe. That means you don't want to lose money. So at least if you reduce it to cost, or maybe 14 half or 15, then your risk would be only one trade. So that would be one of the best way of putting trades. So we always need to have a plan. Like again, telling you, we need to have a plan, and usually our entry should be like usually we use 3 or 4 types of entries. We call first entry, add-on entry, best entry, uh, then like scaling in. That means you want to feel that you want to have it because the opportunity doesn't come always. Okay, so now we just have to manage this trade, and you just have to wait for an answer. So if we are right, okay, again I'm telling you, if we are right, we should be seeing. Okay, you can use the dashboard for your comfort zone. See, basically, when we look in the dashboard, you should see if we are right, this is going to be the market turning down. We should see the price breaking 2604, and 2601. Then for sure we know that, okay, the market is responding to our call, the market is responding to our expectation. But on the other hand, let's say price starts to move up, then we got to be very careful and you got to close it. Don't bring your emotions into play. Okay, if you are right, you make money. If you are wrong, you lose money. And always remember that when you are wrong, you lose the minimum. When you're right, you make the maximum. And that's how you should be able to stay in the business, and you should be able to make a living. Okay, so let this thing work. Okay, and you see, I think our system automatically send a message. Okay, it says that our first trade we have already revised to cost. So now our risk would be only on this trade. Okay, if we lose, of course we lose 50 pips, but if you're right, then I think overall I think we make 130 pips on this, then we have 80 pips on this. So all in all we'll make about 200 over pips, so that means 1:4. So which is a good risk reward trade what we are talking about. Okay, let's move on. Okay, now we have a dollar yen, okay, which is showing, can you see the uh, okay, now you see the gold is already moving to 2608. Okay, I think your second entry, add-on entry, lower your stop to 13 half. Okay, lower your stop. Okay, before I move further, and this is how you should be trading. So now you lower your stop, this one, to 13 half. Okay, if you lower it, so now my risk is only 30 pips. 30 pips, and your what do you call this, your 14, the stop, reduce it to 11 half. Okay, 11 half. Okay, don't hesitate to straight away take action. Okay, let me also change on my side. Okay, so now what we are going to do is, now if you see, I mean, let's say both get stopped out. Okay, let's say both get stopped out. The first trade I think would have made 25 pips. No, not 25. About two, yeah, about 2.5. Correct, 25 pips. And the second trade you will be losing 30 pips. Okay, you will be 30 pips. That you will be losing 5 pips. So just imagine, we are just going to lose about 5 pips and let it work slowly. You try to lower, and but the key point is, if we are seeing weakness or if we are expecting weakness, we should be seeing that 4 to break, 4 half to break, the 4 half. This four half must break, then we know that Okay, we are in the right direction. Okay, now we are there to 6 half. Okay, now we are already seeing the price moving to 6 half. So now you reduce your 14. Okay, 14 to 10. Okay, now reduce your stop. Just see how we can trade. Okay, reduce your stop. Okay, now 11 half. You bring it down to let me see, let me see. Yeah, they bring it down to maybe 9. Okay, 9, since this is already, or 9 or 9 half. Okay, 9 or 9 half. So you just reduce one. So the other one, we reduce the thing is already, I think, is already come to cost. Okay, so the other one is 10 half. So we have two trades, both, one is a break even and the other one is, okay. So this is up to your individual decision. Okay, some of you feel that, okay, you don't want to take both risks, you may want to close one at profit, maybe 6 half or 7. This is all individual decisions. So if let's say I don't want, okay, let's assume, okay, I don't want to take the risk. Okay, maybe I want to hold one trade. Okay, let's say today is not a day, then you decide, then there is no, that's why I said there is no fixed rule on this. So we will take this trade. Okay, 6 half, we will try to close it. Okay, that means we make about 85 pips. Then the less one, we try to bring in. I mean, there is no, like what I said, this trading is all about individual decisions and your trade management. Everybody is right to a certain extent. It's just that you see, like, if you how much of you hungry, you can eat only what you can eat. So this all have to be the same application. So I want to get out at 6 half. Then, okay, what I'm going to do? Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Okay, 6 half, I'm trying to exit. Okay, let me see. I want to exit. Now is just trying. Okay, okay, I've closed. Okay, I've got my profit. Okay, now you see I've already exited with 6 half. Now what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do a re-entry. Okay, I'm going to do a re-entry, and this round, since I've already taken a trade, I mean I've already blocked in my profit. So now I want to sell at 2613 again, then 2616 half and 2605. Okay, this is, I have nothing to lose. Okay, I have nothing to lose, and this one I just want to give another 45 minutes. Okay, another 45 minutes. So if I get it, okay, this is going to be a bonus. Okay, this is going to be a bonus for me if I get it. If I don't get it, it's okay. I mean, it's okay. I mean, I still have one more trade, and if let's say it comes lower, then I'll be taking this profit. You understand how, we are trying, this is all money management. We are talking about money management, and this one I've already booked the profit. Let me think this is just update. Okay, so we have made 75 pips, and we have one more tips. Again, this is up to you. Okay, if you feel you don't want to wait on this, okay, you can also do that. Okay, close it and do a re-entry. Nothing. That's why I said it's again, I'm just saying, you just try to close it and you exit it. So it's all up to you. See, exiting and re-entering. The only thing is you must understand that when you close your trade, try to do a re-entry. Okay, hold on. Where was? Yeah, I'm trying to do a re-entry. So if I get it now, okay, I'm out. I mean, I've done my job. Okay, I'm done for the day. Then I may want to re-entry. The only problem is if the price goes lower, you might regret of missing the opportunity. But if let's say, if the price bounce back, then we get to see the price moving again. Then we would get a double bonus. Okay, so this is how you should be managing the trade. Okay, now both we have exited. Okay, we have already exited. So now I want to do a re-entry. I just wait. Can you all see how it's done? Okay, now the question is dollar yen. Okay, how is the dollar yen? Okay, dollar yen. Okay, let's discuss our dollar yen. I think we have already done our profit. Just I think half an hour we already made 1%, which is we already made 115 pips. I think we should be happy. Just sit in front of the screen. You made that money, what we wanted. Then we'll try to do a re-entry. Okay, now let's talk about dollar yen. Dollar yen. Let me see. Okay, the dollar yen. Okay, what we feel is we are seeing the price moving higher. Okay, to give you a scenario of dollar yen. Okay, let me show you the system. Okay, then it will be much easier for you to do your analysis. Okay, dollar yen. What do I expect? That means what the system is telling you is the price, your previous or current week high is 54.40, and there is a minor resistance at 54.55, and the problem is we have another 1 hour 20 minutes left. So it can break higher, it can move higher towards 55.25 or 54.95 and or even 55.50. So these are my expectation. That means the market, if it breaks higher, we should see the price moving towards 54.90. I mean, once 54.55 breaks, we should see the price moving towards 54.95, 55.25 or max 55.50. And this is what the system says based on the daily and the previous day. Okay, now coming into the dashboard, I mean the 360. How I intend to play? Okay, all I know is I see the price. I'm expecting the price to move towards 54.70, 75. And on the other hand, if the 54 breaks, then I see weakness. That means if the 54 breaks, then chances are the high may be seen. Okay, the high may be seen. So now, how am I to play this game? That means, of course, we would be better to go on the buying side, to stick into the buying side. Okay, now you see your yen crosses, and all the yen crosses are moving higher, which means to say that the dollar yen is weak. Okay, the dollar yen is weak. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we are trying to go for a buy the same manner. Okay, the same manner what we did just now. Okay, like gold, we'll try to buy one at the first entry and one at the best entry. Okay, we don't want to see the add-on entry because we already missed the move. Okay, so we want to, and our target is we should be looking to exit before 70. If we see the price breaking higher, then we may see exit at 90 or 155.20 or 155.50. That is the maximum I'm looking to go for. Okay, now where do we go? First of all, always remember, when we are going for a buy or sell, we need to know like I told you just now, whether it's the price control or the time control. If it's the time control, then we know that for sure we can enter near the high of that time what we are looking for. If the price is controlled, then we have to let it go. We can't really fight against the price movement, because it might break higher, then I think we'll get stopped out nicely. Okay, now let's say we are going for a buy. First thing we need to know is we need to ask ourselves, where is our stop loss? Okay, the stop loss is, if you look into this, I want to put my stop at 153.90. This is where I want to put my stop. Okay, then my TP, I want to exit before 5470. So I have two answers. Okay, the entry we will decide later. Okay, now let's go and into the chart and see what is the trend control. Okay, you see here now, if you see that 5470 breaks, we should see a weekly up on this, and we should see the price moving towards 55.50 or even 56.05, and this is what the chart says. And if you ask me on the time control, okay, right now your 360 is also pointing up, so that means your time is also up, your trend is also up. So we got to go for a buy on this, and remember our stop loss is 153.90, which is also telling you. Okay, the next thing is our trade plan. Our trade plan is, like as I told you, I want to go for a buy. I want to exit at 54.70 or higher. Okay, then I want to go for, you see, now the problem is, I got to see whether this this trade, and how much time I'm going to give. Okay, the time I'm going to give is at least another 2 hours. So 2 hours, I think 54.70 should be idle. So now what is my plan is, I want to buy at maybe 54.15 and exit at 54.70, and my stop is 53.90. So this is my one plan. The next thing is, of course, if the thing is going to continue for the towards the end, then I may want to buy one more at 54, then put a stop at 53, 80, 85, then try to exit this before 54, 45 or 55. That means I get it cheaper, I exit cheaper. If I get it, if I pay more price, then of course I got to exit in a faster time. So now, based on this, how we can trade this is, okay, I want to go for a buy. Okay, this is buy on the dollar yen, and my buying level is 154.15, stop at 90, and 54 just now was 75, I said 75. Okay, 65 I think should be fine. So this one I would want to give only, because it's only about 20 pips, so I would only want to give about 1.5 hours for this time. Okay, and the next thing is, maybe I don't want to key in, because what happens if this weakness is more than expected. But of course I would have a mental entry. That means I should be looking to buy somewhere at 154 and put a stop below 85, because early on was 90, so we put another 5 pips lower, and this entry I exit before 154.30 or 35. Again, this one is, if you want, I can give you the order, but if you are sitting in front of the screen, you got to manage it, because sometimes, if the pullback is strong, then you might need to cancel it, or you may need to lower it. So either one. So this one we want to put a stop at 85. Okay, 85, and this one I want to exit before the current high, 35 or 45. And this one I'll put it until expiry for another 2 to 3 hours. Okay, so now we have two orders on board. So the next thing is, of course, you can go for a stop buy, okay, which is an add-on entry just now, like as I told you, but that one, what we can do is, uh, we want to go for a stop buy, but the problem is, if the strength is happens now within this time belt. Okay, let me see. Hold on. Let me see yesterday's current week high. I think we can go. We can go. Okay, why don't we go one at the market? Okay, please go one buy at market. Okay, we'll try this trade. Okay, we'll. Can you all buy this at market? Okay, let me also want to enter. Okay, let me enter this trade. Okay, I want to enter at market. Just buy at market. Okay, just buy at market. Because since this is giving us the momentum what we wanted, and let me double check, double confirm all the time or giving the signal. Okay, we have 15 giving signal, 30, 60. Okay, I think this is good to go. Okay, buy at market. Okay, please buy at market. uh, okay, limit buy 15438. Okay, so I've already bought at market, which was 35, and my TP I may want to put it higher, because uh, we have 2 hours left. Okay, let me put this. Okay, so now, uh, so what we do is, since we have already entered the market, I think this limit buy order we can cancel. We can afford to let go this trade. Okay, because we don't want to take too much of risk. Okay, so this one we will cancel the trade, and the other one we will let it work. Okay, so we are canceling the trade. Okay, can you all see this trades how we are doing it? Okay, now since we see the strength, okay, let me see whether we can do any crosses. Okay, let me see the yen crosses. Let me change the screen. I think we will go to the dashboard. I think that will give us a clear indication. Okay, we'll try to get the difference. Okay, you see the euro yen is about 80 pips, pound yen is about 120 pips. Okay, the problem is, okay, but the euro is going to give us a 40 pips reward, but dollar yen, I think the pound yen will give about 50 pips because from where it's trading. Then Swiss yen, I think we let go. Aussie yen, I think we let go. CAD yen, I think we let go. Okay, now I think we can trade euro yen and pound yen. Okay, these are the two crosses. Okay, anyway, I think the break has already happened. I think right now it should be making money. Okay, now let me check the euro yen. Okay, euro yen. Okay, we should see the price moving towards euro yen. I think we can put an order to buy at 63.90 and TP at 64.40. Okay, euro yen, I'm not that hurry to take a trade. So most likely we can enter at 85. 85 and stop is quite far. I think we put at 55. Okay, we'll put at 55. So euro yen, okay, 163, put as 80, yeah, 80, 55 and 35. Okay, this will be, and this one the expiry is you just give it about 1 hour, you don't give more than that. I mean, if you get it, we get it, otherwise it's fine, it's okay, it's okay. So the dollar yen, we have to, of course, we have to tighten the stop since raise the stop to 20. Okay, because this is a stop buy order, so we will also raise the stop to 20 so we don't risk too much, dollar yen. Okay, raise it to 20. So if we are right, of course we make money. If we're wrong, then we just lose about 15 pips. It's okay. Okay. So dollar yen, I hope I've given you my views, and I expect the price to break. The only thing you need to take note is we have to make sure that the 5475 and 5490 breaks, and this should happen within the next 2 hours. So if these two conditions are met, then definitely this would be a rewardable trade, and we would be in the right track. Okay, so this is for this trade. Okay, any questions or any market you want to do? I mean, of course, we can share. We can share and we can discuss. Any markets you can see. Okay, so if we have no questions, then I suggest and do take note that tomorrow also we are starting this Asian session. So from tomorrow onwards, we are going to do three sessions. Okay, one is during Asian session, which is about I think 12:30 p.m. in the morning. I mean in the afternoon. Then Europe. Then finally US. So we have three sessions. So every time we sit, I think we can make money. That means we look at live market. If the market moves, we go for the trade. If that doesn't move, then of course we put in the order. Then we'll let it work. Okay. Okay, so we have no questions. Okay, once again, thank you for coming. And for those of you who are coming first time, okay, what I would suggest is if you feel that, okay, this we have done a good job and this finds interesting, then I suggest you subscribe to our services and also give a like, and please also recommend your friends so that at least we can grow together as a one big group. Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Good night, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks. Bye.